Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Recon here. We have more Girls X Battle 2 for you. We have the weekly update video for you guys. And as always, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into today's video. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. This week we got a little bit of, not as exciting events, but it could still be good depending on what you have. If you're free to play, light, whale, whatever it is. But first off, we have a Sylvia skin. My god, this skin is beautiful. I love it. It's awesome. I think it's great. Too bad Sylvia's not good, but I'll get this skin. I like this skin. It's very wonderful. If you're collecting skins, this skin's pretty good. I think that they're doing a lot better in skins, and even though this character's a lot older, I like it a lot, and I'm glad they did it because it's just a wonderful skin. So, alrighty. This week, we're going to have the event from the 9th to the 15th. So that's the 8th to the 14th to me. Remember, if you're day behind as always. We have 1 high-stakes slot tickets, 100 elemental orbs, and 1 precision mallet. Yes, that event is back. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Atlas Valeera. As always, the 3600s, it's usually an antique and a class set. Burning Blades is not that great as it used. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. It's still great. Don't get me wrong, but it's not as much uses right now in the meta for it. So you're better off grabbing the class set if you want to. If you can get both, get both. More power to you. I can't, but and if you saved up all of your Elementium to turn into Elemental Orbs, I would wait for a better antique in the store. Just keep waiting. It's okay. Sometimes you just gotta play that long game and wait, right? Skip this thing. This is just a joke. Elite badge, it's a joke. Vivian copy for 2,700. That's actually, if you can't get here and but you can get the Vivian copy, that's actually worth it. So if you want to spend an extra couple Elementium that you have saved up for it, that's perfectly fine. She's amazing. A Rogue skin, you can get that in the box from Lovely's event or one of them. Yeah, I wouldn't spend on these skins. We have easier ways to get skins out of the game. So no reason to get skins from Atlas Valeera. We have Valeera and Estel. Estel's pretty bad, don't get me wrong. She's pretty bad. And then Valeera, the only thing I would say if you're getting her is if you don't have a way to get to this Vivian and you really need a support girl. We really need one, and you don't have one. That would be my excuse for getting her. Kongming skip. Let's skip. The rest of the bottom, you're either going to try to grab lunchboxes if you really need them, but usually if you're free to play and you're not getting a Vivian this week because you don't have any Elementium saved up, and rolls and capsules. Just use whichever one you have the least of. It just depends on what you want. That is the first shot of the day. All right, and of course, oh yeah, don't do this limit of skin. This right here, that's a bad idea. Don't do that too. 100 tickets for the skins, no, that's bad. All right, but of course, 1 Elementium equals 1 Elementium orb. So just remember that. It's 1-for-1 swap. Next, we have slots. Of course, we always have slots with Atlas Valeera. It's nice. This week's girl's Linky, which is actually pretty good if you think about some of the girls we had. Linky is great for PvE support as far as dealing extra damage, especially in practical work. She can also help in Sanctuary boss and HE Fairy as well. So there's no reason, I personally think, to just not go for if you saved up for the Linky. If you need to finish off your Linky, there's no reason not to. She's going to be helpful in so many ways for the foreseeable future and PvE, and especially if you're concentrating on PvE game modes, just grab her. She's going to be helpful. As always, it's 5 rounds, and it's going to take 1,600 tickets to finish all 5, but it's worth it. Plus, this week also with Linky, we have these Ace of Hearts, and it goes with the other event that you have with it. So it's a win for win kind of thing. Even if you don't spend money and buy the extra part of it, you still get awards for finishing it for free as well. And of course, we get the precision mallets with it as well. It's just, we'll get to it when we get to it. I don't want to talk about it right now. 25 ruins, high stakes slot tickets are just a bonus, and of course we have some elite girl shards. Maybe you get lucky and get some Vivians out of there, or a rogue copy that you need to help finish patrol. Next up, we have a lucky bonus. All right, so lucky bonus. This is with the Ace of Hearts. Of course, we have Gambler because she likes to gamble, right? So, I did the math earlier this morning. It's like 1,600 gems if you purchase this for $30. And it's 110 capsules in total for $30. That's pretty good. Like, if you're going to finish all 5 rounds of slots and you have $30, there's no reason not to buy this before anything else this week, because this is just insane value. This is on par with Red Riding Hood's gift, which is the best thing ever that we've ever had in the game to purchase. Personally, in my opinion, this is probably the second best. The amount of capsules you get for $30, the amount of gems you get, we get Lucky Charms. That's just awesome. Plus, you also get free stuff from just doing it, like enrolls, some chisels, gold, high side top tickets. It's definitely worth it. So if you're wondering how it works, as you go through the slots, you get the aces, and you need 25 in total. So you get 5 completing 1 round. So you do 5 rounds. 5 times 5 is 25, and then you get all of them. So you have to complete all 5 rounds. So if you have enough saved up and you have $30 to spend on the game, and you're a light spender, 100% get this. This will help out so much, especially all the capsules. It's great. I would go for it. I'd totally go for it. So next up we have a new girl. I figured out how to pronounce this, but I just already forgot. Estel? Estel? I know it's French. So all the French people are probably watching like, you don't know how to say that. You suck. But Estel. As far as we know, I guess it said she likes to play with bombs. So we'll see how she turns out. I guess they made another lolly character, but it is what it is. But of course, we get a mission prep, which is great. So if you got $50 to spend this week, you get the lucky bonus and a mission prep, and you can get what, 170 capsules this week for $50. I think that's pretty good. I'm just saying that's pretty good. I wish they would do that every slots event. Just do lucky bonus and this. But at the same time, not everybody can do slots every week's event, so kind of skipping it every now and then and bringing it back when people have enough saved up to get it, it's kind of a nice thing too as well. So it's not hurting people that can't get it every month kind of thing. So we'll see how that turns out. And of course, we get a little avatar with it as well. I love the avatars. My favorite one still so far is Vivian's, but I'm sure they'll top it at some point, and I'll have to switch my avatar. So, but I always look forward to mission prep with the avatars. All right, then of course we have this debacle of a event that's just horrible, and the rewards this week aren't even that great. It's Raphael and Rogue. I mean, Raphael, don't get me wrong, still amazing. Rogue's still really good in different modes and stuff like that. But this event is so hard to do, and it's not easy. And sometimes you have to use 9 mounts just to get that, and your RNG is horrible. I would want some better girls in there. And even then, there's 10 slots up there that you're looking at. Your chances of getting you that good girl are very slim. And when you get it, it's not like you get multiple copies anyways. So, I don't know. And that box for getting your exclusive, I'm assuming it's the ones you buy from the shop. It's not the good one. So, it's not really... It's not really that good. To tell you the truth, this event's pretty bad. People really don't like it. I don't like it. So, but essentially, this is how it works. You click the precision mount right there, and it goes around the keys. And if it lands on the golden key, it does this, and you don't get to choose which one you want. It does like this random selection again, and then it picks randomly, and then you just keep clicking and clicking until you land on the golden node again. So if you land on the capsule one, for instance, it will remove the capsule from your picks for the next time you go around. So there's only 8 left on the board. And then if you click another one, it goes 7 left on the board. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 until all that's left is a golden node. So yeah, it can be a pain in the butt because there's 9, but it is what it is. It's essentially if you're just doing slots and you get that, they get that, what is it? It's going to be 4 to 20 precision mounts, and you just try and do at least 2 rounds of this. Because it's 9 plus 9 is 18, unless you get lucky and get it 3, sometimes it happens. But it's just not, I'm not even going to read this. It's just use them. You don't get to save them, just use them. So it's not worth it. Even if you're whaling, it's not worth it. It's a horrible event. That's all I got to say. All right, Super Exchange, here we go. So here's a Sylvia skin if you want it. Of course, if you have 100 tickets that saved up and 50 shards. I don't like the fact that it's 50 shards for that, but you know what? I'm going to grab it anyways. I like it. So if you're collecting skins, that's a cheap way of getting the skin. It's free. So Isun Jacob. I would go ahead and skip this unless you need one to make it 10-star and then feed that 10-star and replace it with a better demon in the future. That's the only way I could see you doing this. Of course, Vivian's here. I don't see reason no not doing it. I know it costs a lot of gems, but if you really need to make it LB5 to 10-star, you need an extra copy to make it LB4, whatever you need to do on her. Sure, if you're just starting out in the game and you're brand new, and you're new to the channel, I would skip on this just to save up gems for Lovely's event and Tech Innovation. Those would be more priorities than getting the Vivian copy, because you have other ways to get the Vivian copy, like in Lovely's event. But if you've been playing for a while and you've been saving stuff up and you're really smart about how you do stuff in the game, you should be perfectly fine in doing this. It's not a big deal. Elite Girl Shards, you limit of 3, 10 million gold and 50 shards. I would, unless you got like lots of gold like some players do, you could do this. That's fine. But if you're struggling with gold because you're building girls and stuff, this is a no-go. 888 gems for 50 shards. Normal ones for that matter. And using that, I would not spend my gems on this. That's a no-go as well. Slots and gems. You get these for free in the game most of the time. I'm not going to spend gems on high-stakes slot tickets. I don't think you should do it. If you want to, that's fine. Personally, I'm not wasting 3 slot tickets, especially on a slots event when I probably need every slot I can get on getting high-stakes slot tickets when I get them in the event for slots. It's just kind of silly to do that, right? All right. And of course, this one's I 100% do it if you can. Even if you're new, this is perfectly fine to do. As long as you have the capsules to turn into advanced capsules and you have 100 gems for each one, which is 1,000 gems, which is a great rate. So 100 for one advance, that's awesome rate. Grab it, all 10 of them if you can, 100%. Chisels and lunchboxes. I didn't do the math on the chisels. Probably should have, but I forgot to do it. But as far as lunchboxes go, if you bought the 400 one for 2,000, I did the math. It's actually cheaper by 2,000 here. This is perfectly great to grab all of these. I know it costs some extra gold, but that's still 2,000 gems cheaper than you would normally do if you kept buying it from the market every day, which is what I do. So yeah, grab all of that 40,000 lunchboxes right there. And the chisels, if you can too, grab that as well. I know if you're new to the game, don't really worry about that so much. It's more people that have been playing for a really long time and they really need those resources kind of thing. But if you're new, just hold off until the only thing really you should be grabbing is advanced capsules. And these advanced scrolls, don't even worry about it. It's not worth it. You get them in the game. Next up, we have the value packs. Everything is the same. Of course, the only thing different we have this week is going to be the precision mallets. So this week buying stuff is actually really great. There's a high limits, so you can get a good amount of rolls. Precision mallets for the event. No one really cares. The event's trash anyways. You get 156 slot tickets, which is great to help you finish slots, which is great for getting the lucky bonus as well. So as far as the rest of them are going to be the same. It's just the only thing different is precision mallets, of course, as always. And now we don't have a skin this week, but we do have the free one, but not a pay to win one, essentially, whatever you want to call it. But we do have a special gift pack. I mean, this would be worse if it was elite badge in there. Usually they put elite badges. They haven't done it for a while. So that being said, I'm glad that the precision mallet's here, though. At the same time, the event's pretty bad. So it is what it is. But it is nice. We get some Elementium and then slots. So if you need that extra slots, but you don't want to pay $100 and you want to pay $30 less, go ahead and grab this. That's perfectly fine. You can do that as well. It's not a big deal kind of thing, you know? And then, of course, we have the 599 one, 888 gems. Now, if you can't finish 5 rounds of slots, this one is better to buy if you're a light spender because of the 888 gems and it's automatic. You're gaining all these resources. But if you're a light spender and you can complete all 5 rounds, Lucky Bonus is a better buy overall because the amount of resources you can get from it and gems for $30. And of course, the mission prep is always amazing too, kind of thing. So just remember that. Okay, and also this week's keyword for the giveaway is going to be Estel, the new girl. If you guys saw it coming, it'll be in the description down below. That's all I have for today's week for you guys. If you have any comments about the game, please put it in the comments or join my Discord. You can message there. There's plenty of helpers there as well, or the official Discord. They're very helpful as well. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward week. Next week we'll have the new girl, so we'll look onto that. But As I always say, ladies and gentlemen, be safe out there. It's a crazy world. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. And I hope to see you in the next stream as well.